Please welcome to Smartland Kenya, and today we are going to discuss about the urinary tract system, and specifically we are going to talk about parts of the urinary system, functions of the parts, kidney disorders, healthy lifestyle for urinary tract system, or ways of preventing kidney disorders, and last but not least, waste produced or excreted by the kidneys. Those are the things that we are going to talk about. But without further ado, let's go straight to the diagram of the urinary system. So this is how the diagram of the urinary system looks like. I hope you can see it. So that's how the diagram looks like, and learners, please, you're supposed to know how to draw it and at the same time how to name it. So I'll take you through the diagram. So we have the aorta, which is the main artery, and further branches into what we call renal artery. Then we have the vena cava, which is the main vein, which further branches into what we call renal vein. So eventually, renal artery, and vein are always given one name, which is just blood vessels. So anytime we talk about blood vessel, in your mind or at the back of your mind, you need to know that we are talking about the renal artery and the renal vein, which are the blood vessels connected to the kidney. So kidneys are bean shaped and are always two. We have what we call the left kidney and the right kidney, as you can see. So anytime you need to know where the left kidney is located and where the right kidney is located. So when facing the diagram, your right hand side becomes the left side of the kidney, and your left hand side becomes the right side of the kidney. So at the top of the kidney, we have what we call adrenal glands, are always at the top of the kidney, which are not very important in this strand, but you opt to know. So when you move downwards, we get two tubes that runs from the kidney to what we call the urinary bladder, and those tubes are called the ureter. If it's one, we call it an ureter, and if there are many, we call them ureters. These are the vessels that are running from the kidney to the bladder. Then when you move down, we get what we call the urinary bladder, which is just a small pouch that stores urine. Then last but not least, we have what we call the urethra, which takes urine or all the waste products out of the body. So that's the diagram of the urinary system, or the parts of the urinary system that you ought to know as a learner. So we'll continue. When we move down, we say it's just what I've taken you through again. The urinary system consists of, we have number one, kidneys. Number two, we have what we call blood vessels serving the kidney. And when it comes to blood vessels, we are talking about the renal artery, and the renal vein. From there, we go straight to the ureters, urinary bladder, then urethra. These are the five main components of the urinary system. So from there, we move downwards to now description of the urinary system. And on this description of the urinary system, we are going to talk about functions of parts, and these parts are kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra, and the blood vessels. So I'll take you through from the functions of the kidney. So the main function of the kidney is to filter blood. Filter, or sometimes you can say purify. Is to filter or purify blood. This is the main function of the kidney. And in terms of shape, we say it is bean-shaped. It's bean-shaped. It's shaped like a bean. It's bean-shaped. It's bean-shaped. So that's the function of the kidney. When we move to the ureter, we say these are tubes. These are tubes that run from from the kidneys to the bladder. And what are their main function? Transports. Their main function is transports urine from the kidney to the bladder. From the kidney to the bladder. So from there we go to the another part, which is the urinary bladder. We go to another part, which is the urinary bladder. And the main function of the urinary bladder is to store urine. Temporarily. It stores urine temporarily. It makes the urine to store temporarily, so that after some times when it's full, the urine will get outside of the body. What's the function of the urethra? The function of the urethra allows urine to get out of the body. Allows urine to get outside of the body. That's the function of the urethra. So we move down. Last but not least, we are going to talk about blood vessels, which are divided into renal vein and renal artery. What are their function? Brings blood into the kidney for purification and also removes purified blood from the kidney so it brings blood into the kidney for purifying. That's the renal artery. Then it removes purified blood from the kidney. That is the function of the renal vein. So these are the parts of the kidney and their function. I'll just go through them again. Kidney filters blood. Ureter transports urine from the kidney to the bladder. Urinary bladder stores urine temporarily. Urethra allows urine to get outside the body. Then blood vessels brings blood into the kidney for purification and also removes purified blood from the kidney to other parts of the body again. So from there we go to kidney disorders. Kidney disorders, these are diseases that attack the kidney. So number one, we have what we call nephritis. nephritis, which is a disease that attracts the kidney nephrons, which are the function units of the kidney. From there, we have what we call kidney stones. Kidney stones also as a disorder. We have what we call uremia, a disorder. We have what we call proteinuria, a disorder. Proteinuria, which is a disorder. Of course, these are four main kidney disorders, but on top of that, we have kidney failure. We have acute kidney injury, among many more others disorders. So, healthy lifestyles for urinary tract system, or ways of preventing what we call kidney disorders, or ways of preventing kidney disorders. So what are these healthy lifestyles? We have regular exercising regularly, taking a lot of water. You're supposed to take a lot of water. Taking a lot of water. Then we have taking balanced diet. Taking balanced diet. Another one, reducing sugar and salt intake. Last but not least, checking blood pressure. These are just but a few ways of making sure that your kidneys are healthy, and we call them healthy lifestyle for urinary tract system. And mostly there are also ways of preventing kidney disorders: regular exercising, taking a lot of water, taking balanced diet, reducing sugar and salt intake, checking blood pressure. So last but not least, waste products excreted by the kidney. What are these waste products that are removed by the kidney? Number one, we have excess water. Number two, we have excess salt. Number three, we have urea. Number four, we have ammonia. Ammonia also can be excreted by the kidney. And last but not least, we have medicines. Medicines are also waste products that can be excreted by the kidney. So our lesson today has been about kidney disorders. We've talked about waste products excreted by the kidney, healthy lifestyles for urinary tract system, kidney disorders, and functions of the parts of the urinary tract system, and last but not least, the parts of the urinary tract system. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you.